Hello, lovely students. Well, in today's video, we are going to learn one of the important things of all in English grammar that are modal verbs. Modal verbs are paramount while speaking English online, and so that's very important thing. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to discuss the type of modal verbs and how and where we will use it with examples, so stay tuned till the end. Number one, we use modal verbs for ability. So we have can and could. Both can be used for ability as well as for permission. First, have a look on the ability, that how we will use for ability. Number one, we have can. You can say, for example, David can speak 3 languages. Number two, we have could. It's also used for ability, but we can simply say, I could speak French when I was a child. Okay, so here we are talking about the past situation, so you can use the word could. Number two, we have permission. For permission, we can use can, could, and may. Here you can see we are using can for ability as well as for permission. So the difference is when we will replace the can from the middle of the sentence at the start, it is going to convert into a permission. For example, you can say, can I sit in that chair? Okay, and you can say, could I open the window please? And next we have the word may. You can say, may I borrow your book? So these all are modal verb for permission. Let's revise. For permission we have can, could, and may. Number three, we have advise. For giving advice in English, we use 2 types of modal verbs. One is should and the other is ought to. First, have a look on should. We use should for giving advice. You should visit the dentist twice a year. Next, we can say, if someone is getting obese, you can say you should lose your weight. So the next that we have is ought to. This is quite impressive and it also shows a lot more respect. We can say you ought to respect your teachers as well as your parents. So here we are using the modal verb ought to. Next we have for obligation. For obligation, you can simply use must and have to. These are correlated. For must, you can say, I must memorize all those rules about these sentences. Okay, you must memorize all those rules about the sentences. So it's obligatory for you to memorize this to speak in English. Next, we have to. And now we are giving some instruction, just like it's mandatory, it's obligatory to do that. So the sentence for have to is that you have to take off your shoes before you get into the mosque. Okay, as we know, the mosque is the sacred place, so we have to take off our shoes before getting into the mosque. Finally, we have the modal verb for possibility. For possibility, we use might, may, can, could. Okay, we can use it for ability as well as for permission, but here we have the word might. Okay, it's about the possibility. We are uncertain, might be it will happen. Okay, so the sentence for might is, it looks nice but it might be very expensive. Okay, it's quite interesting. You can say it looks nice but it might be very expensive. So finally we have for probability. For probability we use would. Okay, for example, you can say you would work hard. There is a probability, as you have witnessed a lot more success. Okay, you would do your task on time. Okay, because you have to. So that's all about the modal verbs. Here in this video we have learned some words like can, could, may, might, should, ought to, and also have to and must for obligation. Okay, so we have learned some interesting modal verbs. I hope you have liked it. Do follow for more content like this. Good luck.